Hello.
Bro, you look like a businessman.
Do I look like a businessman?
Yes, you do.
Oh, it's a compliment.
Are you?
I can be. I don't know what the
You
future
can
brings.
be. Yeah. Wait, where are you from? Hungary.
Yeah. You?
Israel.
Israel? Tel Aviv?
Nah. I'm like
Haifa?
an hour. What you say?
Haifa?
Yeah.
Yeah, you live in Haifa?
Yes, I do.
It's 2 hour, not 1 hour.
1 hour, yeah. I mean, there's always traffic, so like at night it's an hour.
Do you go to Tel Aviv every day?
No.
No? You live and
I
work
have
in.
everything. Yeah. I mean, I'm 22, bro. I live with
Oh,
my parents.
oh yeah? And you go to the university?
I'm going to in October.
Are you in the army still?
No.
You finished?
No, I'm Muslim, bro.
Oh, you Muslim. Oh,
Yes.
what do you think about this conflict in Israel and Palestine?
It's fucked up, bro. Like people who live here in Israel, most of us have the same opinion, I guess. Um, we don't approve the terrorism that they did. I know they raped women and they obviously kidnapped
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people. So, but the only opinion that is different between the Arabs and the Jews that the Jews think we should wipe them, civilians and all, and
Mm-hmm.
we think that the civilians just want to live their life. So that's
Mm-hmm.
the only opinion that's different, I
Y-
guess.
Do you mean the civilian casualties in Gaza?
Yeah,
What I heard is that Israel is letting the civilian in Gaza in advance that they will bomb. And what I heard is they
yeah, yeah,
bomb.
yeah.
So this is true?
It is, it is. But obviously, people are gonna get killed. You're not gonna. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a war. People die in
yeah.
war.
You can't evacuate everybody, and obviously, not all of them listen.
Mm-hmm. So you are not blaming the Israeli government, you're blaming the situation?
Blaming the Israeli government for what?
For the civilians that dies in Gaza, are you
I mean,
blaming?
I don't blame anyone. I just think it's wrong.
Yeah,
You do
agree.
you because you can't blame anyone
Correct.
because it's politically correct to have the situation that we're having.
Mm-hmm.
If you understand what I'm saying, because
Mm-hmm.
I can't say they started it because there's a lot of history with Gaza specifically. Uh, there's a lot of shit that happened with them. We took our people out of there at some point, I think, in the past.
2000.
And
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
think,
Yeah.
and it was it was always a fucked up situation because nobody wants to take responsibility for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like it would have helped us if, let's say, Egypt took responsibility and said, okay, they're part of us, but it doesn't happen because nobody wants contact with them because they're just controlled by terrorists
Right.
and all, like politically they just considered a problem. And yeah, this situation is fucked because you can't say Gaza started it. You can't say Israel started it. It just, at the end of the day, they were just civilians who wanted a country and jobs, and
Right.
the terrorists just took over.
Yeah,
I
agree.
think
You are Muslims in Israel. How is your life in Israel? Is it
it's
good?
all right, bro.
All right.
It's all right.
Do
Yeah.
you feel you have less rights than the Jewish people in Israel, or you have exactly the same rights?
Nah, the same rights, bro.
Same rights. Mm-hmm. Because people
Yeah.
always say when someone support Palestine, they say Israel is an apartheid state and Arabs have zero rights in Israel. But I
Nah,
think
that's wrong.
it's wrong. Yeah. So you can
I
also have.
mean, it's if you look at it as it is, if you say it technically, do we have rights?
Hmm.
It's 2025, bro. It's hard to find a place which some people don't have rights. It doesn't happen anymore. We vote, we do everything. But obviously, you can say that uh, there are certain jobs that maybe somebody, if the CEO or the manager doesn't feel like hiring an Arab, you won't accept him. But even that doesn't happen so much. I mean, my mom is the vice president of a school uh, that is Jewish,
Hmm.
and we specifically my family is very unique because both of my parents uh, chose to uh, to live in a Jewish place, and for us to have our childhood among them. And I studied in a Jewish school,
Hmm.
and I know to speak Arabic, not completely fluently, but I know. But
Hmm.
both of my little brothers don't know so much,
You speak
and I
also.
don't even know how to. Yeah, I don't even know how to write and read in Arabic. So
Oh.
our family specifically, yeah, our family specifically is very unique, and I can obviously say we live in a very good area in Haifa.
Hmm.
But the I think the main reason that we actually got to live here is because my mom's job,
Hmm.
because she people know her around here.
People know.
But I can obviously say that different Arabs won't be living here. We don't have Arabs over here.
Hmm. Do you make friendships also with the Jewish Israelis, or you are mainly hanging
Yeah,
out?
of course. And even right now in the society, there are even more Arabs. Each and every Jewish school will have few Arabs in there, and they
Hmm.
accept them, and everything's all right. But um, again, me specifically, I grew up with Jewish people. I never had. I mean, I did, but I never like. My main friends were never Arabs. They were always Jewish.
I know in the history in Israel in 1948, many Arabs were had to flee from Israel, but many Arabs also stayed. So I assume your ancestors are the one who stayed in Israel and continue to live in Haifa. Let's say they are also from Haifa. Your ancestors, your grand
My
or.
specifically mine, yeah. But my grandparents were actually living in near Nazareth,
Hmm.
and one side of them, my father's side, he told me that like they had ground, they had property, and the government like sort of took it,
Hmm. Oh yeah.
and they had to move. Yeah, and they had to move somewhere else. But
Uh-huh.
my mother's side, they lived here before and they stayed in Nazareth until now.
Did they get Israeli citizenship immediately, or was there an issue by that time?
I don't know. I don't think there was an issue now.
So you also have Israeli citizenship, I assume so.
Yeah, yeah, of course. There are a lot of sides in the story, so um, I guess like not many people know everything that I've told you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that most of the world thinks that Arabs don't like rights and they considered
Mm-hmm.
like a second degree citizens.
You're right.
Um, yeah, and I mainly I just want people to understand we live all right. It's an okay country to live in.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is expensive as fuck, and we are surrounded by people who want us killed. But mainly, it's all right. I will go live somewhere else. I mean, I want to live in the U.S. eventually. I
Mm-hmm.
think.
It's because of the financial reasons, because everything is expensive in Israel.
Yeah, yeah. Bro. It's insanely expensive.
Insane.
It's insane.
I think the world doesn't understand because when they say they support Hamas or they support Iran attacking Israel, they don't think that these rockets actually can hit the Muslim population as well in Israel. And
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
a few months ago, some Druze kids died in playing football because of the rockets that the Hezbollah fired.
yeah.
On. And they don't. These people don't think about this, that even Muslims can be injured and die. So
I
they are
didn't even
actually
think that.
harming their own people.
I didn't think that they published it worldwide.
Yeah.
Actually, that story specifically, they did. Like you saw it in
No, I know
in the
because I read
news.
the news. Yes, I know the story, but I don't know. Maybe it was not published worldwide, but I know it.
I can even tell you that I met a few people over here that
Mhm.
didn't believe me that I'm Muslim and I live in Israel. They
Right.
said no, they're all Jewish. I said, bro, we have like 2 million Muslims over here. People don't know.
And there are also
People
Druze.
don't know, bro.
People don't know. There are also Druze, Christians, Jews living together in Israel. Of course, in Haifa there are more Arab. I mean, more Arabs than in other parts of Israel. But still, coexistence exists, and you just proved it. And it's good to hear this side of the story because people are just ignorant of the truth.
Yeah, yeah. In most stories, like I'm talking generally, most stories of countries and everything that is happening right now, normally the truth is like worst than what you think. But in this situation specifically, the truth is better than what everybody thinks.
Yeah, I agree.
You sound like you're very interested in our stories.
Oh, absolutely. I want to make a YouTube channel and make content. I'm recording this conversation. This is also recorded, but
Yeah, it's all right. I don't
if
have a
you want, I
problem with
can
that.
blur your face, and because what you said it's really super useful, and I think people should know the truth. What you said it's really important, and I think there should be more people like you who speaks up and educate other people about these topics. So I
Yeah,
think what you do is really
it's
important.
all right. I don't have a problem, bro.
Thank you for the conversation. Very good one. And
Yeah, yeah. It was nice talking to you, bro.
I wish you the best to moving to the US or wherever you want to go. Wish you good luck for that. Okay.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Have a
Yeah.
good one. Bye.
Take care. Ciao.